Hello there and welcome back to Corey Loses for the continuation of our Fall of the Republic 1.0 preview playthrough as the Galactic Republic. So we are in the middle of taking over the galaxy, but this is the final episode of the playthrough before 1.0 comes out. So this should be getting released on Tuesday, and then, well, this episode will be getting released on Tuesday, and the mod will be coming out on Wednesday. So that's what's going to be going on there. This is being recorded live on Twitch, so I'm going to be doing my best to respond to Twitch questions as we go. But I guess we're going to just start off invading Cadonia Moya. Let's see if we want to... Let's use, like, Shock T. Move these guys over. So we'll take Shock T, and I think that's Remoti. We have Mon Mothma in place as our Supreme Chancellor. The Republic has continued. Order 66 did not go through. But we are going to send back the Mandator. It's undercooked. We're going to get it more properly cooked. So you go back to Kuwait. But I did code in any of the ships that weren't coded in for last time. We're going to start by upgrading the Mandator here. And then we are going to queue up Give Me Your Oxygen. Here on Vulpter, we are going to queue up I Have Landing Gear, Impetus, Starfire, Thomas the TIE Fighter. On Coruscant, Lorth Needle. What's on second? Dodge Carrick Van, Karakatoa, and Count Carrick. So the release version has a few significant economic changes to it. This is obviously a few days old at this point. There were some changes to the ship crew accumulation as well as income. Both of those were tamped down a fair bit. Tennedy's asking how many new ships are in 1.0. New ships, there are a handful. There's like... There's the Mandator 1, Mandator 2, Munifex. I'm trying to remember if there's any new ships beyond that. There were a bunch that were redone, but in Fall of the Republic in particular, there wasn't as much in the way of new units, and generally Fall of the Republic releases are going to be less heavy on the new units than, say, TR is, just because it's a more focused war. The bigger focus was on both getting assets redone and there's the Dreadnought Heavy Carrier, but the focus was more on the galactic level mechanics and redoing some of those assets. Thank you, new watchers, for the 100-bit donation. Appreciate it. I thought they were shooting the seagulls for a second there. Alright. There are a bunch of new heroes in for both factions, so tomorrow, in YouTube time, tomorrow when the file goes up, or when the update goes up, there will be patch notes with lists of all the stuff that's changing, including all the stuff that's added, so make sure to watch those. I still want to do something to limit A6 Juggernauts because they're just so strong. Alright, so we got this, and we're going to go get a free Carrick by capturing that mine. Yeah, there are quite a few new heroes in 1.0. We've seen a fair amount of those. Alright, let's get some SD6s. Technically, the SD6s are new units. They're not new ships, but... no, let's get Shock T. And... we'll leave Remoti out of it for now. You know what? No, we won't. Remoti, get in here. Alright, Shakti.
May the fourth be with
Get in there. Build limits are something I've considered. Increasing the build time won't really do much. Like, those are typically scaled by the power of the unit already, and it's less of a factor in how powerful they are.
May the fourth be with you.
Alright, let's bomb you. Nope, shock. So I mentioned this on the community page on the channel, but the Empire of the Hand playthrough, I started doing a recording a few days ago on Twitch, but we're not going to be using that. In that episode, I kind of said we were probably done with the playthrough, but since then, I've started going through, and I've started recording all the locations of the starting forces. So we are basically going to be resuming that playthrough using a rebuilt version of the campaign and a newer build of the mod. So a lot of the kind of rough edges that we were dealing with having started that campaign in September are fixed. And so it's a little bit tedious of a process, but it should be a lot better than just like not finishing the campaign, because I know a lot of people were enjoying it. So that'll probably be the first week of January or so that ends up starting. Alright, let's just go for the victory point here. Do you plan to add Maul to this mod? Tiny's asking. So, one of the most common questions we get is whether the Shadow Collective will be a playable faction. If we did Maul and Shadow Collective stuff, it would be as part of the Hutt faction, like story parts of the Hutt faction. Because if you look at just the Shadow Collective itself, it really didn't have any military power on its own. The Hutts were at least capable of rearming and doing something, whereas Maul basically would be like a Gozanti freighter, is their entire navy. So that would be where Maul would potentially fit in, if we were to do him. Let's see. Go up here. Nope, that's a lot of AV turrets. But as you can hear, Honest has done some new bombardment VO that sounds really cool. Not VO, that's not VO. It's not a voiceover. No one just went boom. But SFX.
System conquered. Building started.
Alright. So what we should probably do is try to take Foros and Empress Tita. Starlancer's asking, will there be other minor factions in Fall of the Republic of Sanction Thoughts? So the Hutts wouldn't really be a minor faction. They're one of the only groups in the galaxy that had the financial and potential military capacity to do anything to the other factions at the time. Where like the Hutts didn't have a standing military per se. They did have a pretty significant mothballed fleet in Bunta. And the thing with the Hutts is, if they were provoked, they could rearm really fast if they wanted to. So kind of their government mechanics in all of our mods are going to be along those lines, where they have kind of these mercenary forces at first. But if they hit that line, they're able to start turning back into the active Hutt Empire. Which is what they did after the Vong War, when they got like super fucked, and they still turned around pretty fast. But there is the potential for a kind of Thrawn's Revenge style Art of War map that's separate from like the core Clone Wars GCs, where we have factions that we've done for TR that would have similar hardware. So like if we had a map with like the Habens on it, or Siruvi or something when that happens, or even like a potential Vong invasion if it had happened 50 years earlier. But those would all be very hypothetical. That's not me promising those things right now. That's just what that kind of thing could look like. All right, so Screed, we're probably going to send you over to Fondor, but we need some of these stations built up. One of the things I did last night was add the indicators for the starbase level to the main core starbase structures. So that should be easier for people to know what's going on. Did we have? No, we didn't finish that, did we?
Building cancelled.
Unit in production.
I'm not sure why that was canceling. That's happened before. It's annoying. Unless it was like respawning something? Because that happened with, I think, our Vun Masa upgrade. But, we're gonna get the Mandator 2 upgrade here. And I want to invade Forost or Fondor. Let's go to Fondor with it. Any plans to add the symbols for the resources? Yep, those have icons in the updated build. There is a new structure model for both of them. Well, one is new, one is from Phoenix Rising. So there's a new factory for the industrial parts. There's an agriport for the farms. So, again, keep in mind that these preview playthroughs are preview playthroughs. Like, these icons have been updated as well. Inertial has done much cleaner ones that display things much better. So.
Construction complete.
Alright. Give me your oxygen. And
Building started.
give me a shipyard.
Construction complete.
I'm gonna queue up. I can focus fire now. Pew at you. Where my ship go? She vertical.
Unit.
Dwayne Carrock Johnson.
Vehicle
Get Carricked.
production.
Seabox 360. The Jim Brenlow. Carricks are just baby dreadnoughts with ions. Alright. Fondor has a goal in... Oh, has an Empress, actually. So, these stations, much like before, are more placeholder in Fall of the Republic. We have the tiers figured out for both of the factions is what they're going to be eventually, but right now, we have like the IGBC structure from the 2002, 2003 cartoon, whichever year it was, modeled, and we have like the Valor modeled. So there's going to be a lot of those coming in the next updates. That's going to be one of the priorities for Fall of the Republic. But let's get our Mandator 2 in, which is parry this. Nico Argyle says the Mandator looks like a Bellator. That is correct. It looks somewhat like a Bellator because one of the few things that we actually know about the Mandator with canon information, let's bring in Thunderchild, is that it was a divergent line from, or a divergent design from the Bellator line. Or the Bellator, rather, was a divergent design from the Mandator line. So when designing the Mandator for the mod, Farshot basically took the Bellator, the basic Bellator design, and thought about ways to implement like things from the Acclimator in particular. So there's a family resemblance there. Let's throw in double decker. Stop airlocking me, Corey. Which I think got upgraded into the Praetor, actually. But if I delete units, that's one of the best ways to get saves crashing, and I don't want the saves to crash. I mean, Mandalorians will control the Mandalorian planets in the Mandalorian sector, but they didn't really have an active navy. Even in the Mandalorian Civil War, we didn't see much of an actual navy for them. We got like the Q-class carriers. Here, turn around. I mean, turn around from the round that you've already turned. You're both just doing unnecessary spinning. There. Now you're going for the shipyard. Good. And you guys do the same. Alright. We're gonna probably start losing hard points on this guy. Here, you may as well just go help the Mandator. The thing about the Mandators is they take a lot of pop cap for Fall of the Republic, considering it is 200 pop instead of 300. And like all SSDs, they're vulnerable to bombers. You can see, even though we're not fighting the biggest fleet right now, the damage from the Empress class plus a couple bombers has been enough to do shields down. And if they had actually been focusing this firepower, then more than just our Venators would be in trouble right now. Alright, can you kill that and start coming over here? I should have just left the Invincible with these guys. But pathing was not being cooperative on this. Are there new fighters in 1.0? There is the cloak shape. That, I believe, is the only new fighter.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, we really need you up here. Let's bring in Demon Slayer to cover your retreat. And ACR 90. And the Aluminum Falcon. Yeah, let's see if we can intercept with this.
We've destroyed the Techno-Union ships. Ready to deliver. Ready to commence. On my way, Commander. Your orders? Main cannons charged. Awaiting your
Alright.
orders, sir.
You go there, and we want the Mandator, parry this to go for the station. Or for the shipyard, rather.
Cannons charged. Ready for attack orders.
Get behind them. Target locked.
As you wish, Commander. Ready for command. Taking the offensive.
Attack formation. There, I've detected.
Alright.
Moving to attack.
Power to weapons.
Stragglers.
We did save Double Decker. Unfortunately, we didn't save the other one. Looks like they're leaving.
I have them now.
They have decided to sacrifice their lives into the planet. Godspeed. We have lost Stop Airlocking Me, Corey. Though Alduin did upgrade that to
Construction complete.
to our Praetor, which I lost a lot of money having cancelled somehow. Alright, let's bring you down to Fondor, and let's get another Jedi in for this one. Let's bring in Plo and Kit.
What would the Jedi Council make of this?
Will the Rogue class fighter be added at some point? Yeah, at some point. I don't know how high priority that would end up being. Like, the next stuff that we're going to be likely to focus on would be stuff like the UTAT, Belbalab, Umbara stuff, probably. Because I am hoping to get the Umbara map that I'm working on done today, and then it'll be in the release. But we have Umbara, so we wouldn't be able to see it in this playthrough, unfortunately, unless I get attacked on it, which, what are the chances? There's a specific ship you can build after going Order 65. Yeah, the Neutron Star.
Choose your reinforcements.
Alright, all that. And let's get
At maximum
This
unit
has been
capacity.
most instructive.
Plo. So Plo has Electric Judgment, which is totally not Force Lightning. And definitely not one of my least favorite Force powers that has ever been introduced, because it's kind of a cop-out. I think this build, yeah, this build started before it was given a different color, which I believe is orange? It's either green or orange. I forget which one.
My saber is ready.
But remember, it's evil sometimes. If you do it intending to harm. Though he is also using Palpatine's VO for it, which does give a worse impression, to be fair. Alright, get over to where you can heal up a bit.
Let's do this. Turn it online. Now.
Let the fall sky directions. I will serve justice for the Republic.
Alright. Take cover. Get in there. Come on in. Wipe them out. There we go.
The Republic will never yield to the tyranny of the Sith. Your proclivity to attack weakens your defense. I am more dangerous than you.
Alright, we got some people coming in. Don't get hit by rockets. Rockets are bad for your health. Alright, we gotta focus on this bridge here. Thank you, King in Yellow, for subscribing.
Sometimes caution is advisable than you realize.
He's getting really focused here. He's gonna die. Well, he's dead.
Without a fight.
Well, you fell.
Destroyed.
Damn it! I wanted that one.
At maximum unit capacity.
I am actually more upset about the ATAP dying than Plo there. He had a good run.
AT destroyed. Constructing.
Let's do that. And do you want? Yeah, let's get more clones for now.
Unit destroyed. Reinforcements canceled.
And now we'll get Kit.
Bombing run available. Unit destroyed.
Gotta watch those wrist rockets.
poetry in motion, Fistol. Greetings, young one. Why don't we just dive right in? Commander
There's so many of them. Alright. Hit the Hailfires first if we can. Alright, we're killing a lot of their vehicles here. Kit back off. There we go. Alright, we have fought them off a bit. I'm going to try to get some turrets in place here. They do only have limited garrisons, so I assume this was almost a full stack, being Fondor.
You are still here? Perhaps you are not a coward after all. Construction complete.
Alright. Everyone take cover if you haven't.
Are you for real? You think we are not keeping score?
There we go.
This would be getting embarrassing. You're holding that upside down.
You did much better than Plo there. Let's look at the field base again.
I am as calm as foam floating upon a violent sea. You're not a warrior. You're a tool of the Sith.
Covering fire, go!
Yeah, the B ones will be unlimited, and I think there will be unlimited crabs.
Keep Fisto.
But
This is going to be fun. Your thoughts are transparent. I'm not laughing. You didn't think I'd make it easy for you, did you? You didn't think I'd make it easy for you, did you?
you guys kill those crabs.
You're looking at the winner. A life of treachery can end only in betrayal. I'm not laughing. Your skills are as sharp as ever. Let the force
Alright,
flow through.
another forward base for us.
Auto guns online.
The future is as murky as a storm tossed.
Alright, let's get this these couple build pads. We're gonna try to kill them. So let's get you.
You are poetry in motion, Fisto.
It's very complimentary of himself. You know what? This is gonna be what we do. Let's build and... Nope. There. Focus the other way.
You are quicker than a Savalon swamp hopper. You fight like a Padawan with something to prove. Push forward. Don't misinterpret my smile. I take my training very seriously.
Can we build this before it gets shot? Nope. You're being very rude about it.
Restore peace and justice to the galaxy. This is where the tide turns. I'm not laughing. You must be sensitive to ripples and force.
Alright, I think we've
It hasn't dulled your skills in the slightest.
gotten mostly control over this area.
There is only one Master Fisto. You didn't think I'd make it easy for you, did you? Just because the Jedi are peacekeepers?
Alright, perfect.
Turret constructing. Turret
Keep
constructing.
Fisto.
There we go.
This is going to be fun.
So let's see if we can get a field base there and kill their field base that I assume is there. Nope, they actually don't have one there.
You're still here? Perhaps you are not a coward after all.
Construction complete.
This is where the tide turns.
Oh, we got more coming in. Here, you guys focus this way. The vehicle turret didn't do much there. I think we're gonna get at least 2 in
So I'm not giving up.
and keep going this way.
Pity the
I think they're both gonna die.
I wish I could say I was a tougher opponent. Obi-Wan once told me that your abilities sometimes frightened him. Now I understand.
We've secured
It
a landing
seems
zone.
neither of us is in his natural environment. I know you have a sense of humor, and I'm determined to find it. My faith in you
Alright.
is well placed. Hit Fisto. This is going to be fun.
We didn't get the bombing run through.
Just because the Jedi are peacekeepers doesn't mean we don't know how to fight.
Alright, military field base.
Construction complete. Unit destroyed.
You did your job.
Suffering and death is not the leader of the force.
Unit destroyed.
When can you miss it? You didn't think I'd make it easy for you, did you?
Give them a chance.
Base is under attack. Construction
Is this how you
complete.
thank me for all I've done for you?
Alright, clones. Get ready.
Dooku is wise to hide from the Jedi. He doesn't stand a chance against either of us. We all take risks, some less than others. I wish I could say I was a tougher opponent. Kid Fisto, this is going to be fun. This isn't going to
Keep going this way.
I'm not laughing. You don't need to believe half the things you're saying? You didn't think I'd make it easy for you, did you? I feel like a youngling on the first day of lightsaber training.
Alright, these guys are kind of tanking for us. See if we can kill that. You guys go in a bit closer. I don't know that we have any rockets left in these companies. Well, that's not good. I wanted those turrets. Kill the ATAA. Or not ATAA. AAT.
End this war and restore peace and justice to the galaxy. I want to see you smile just once before I join the living force. You're holding that upside down. This is where the tide turns.
Constructing.
This fight
Go
will have
back
a
to
winner
tank.
and a loser. You're looking at the winner. We don't have to tell Obi-Wan about this, do we? You can no more change the course of destiny than you can the path of a mighty river. I want a rematch on my terms.
Okay.
The Sith must be running scared if they orders. This is where the tide turns. You didn't think I'd make it easy for you, did you? Remember that time I saved you from certain death on Geonosis? What would you do without me? I know what you're thinking. This was a little tougher than I expected. I can see that subtlety is in
No!
down, but never count Fisto out.
Rip.
Bombardment available.
Let's see if we can actually get to any of the structures. Alright, we're gonna sneak in the back of the base. At least there won't be any vehicles to deal with then. If we can get past. Run! We're gonna lose a lot of good clones on this. Some mediocre ones as well. But they had their time in the spotlight. Rippy. I don't actually know if we're going to get more. Because we've got a lot out of this one. Oh, there we are. We are.
Base is under attack.
I've got you. Watch those wrist rockets. Make your way. Took a while.
Alright.
Turret constructing.
If we can get that other landing pad, or landing zone,
Construction complete. Turret constructed.
then we'd be able to get more clones at once. If we had a military field base, I think that'd be enough.
Bombing run available.
Let's do this.
Base is under attack.
Bombers at the ready.
If only I could sell this for a military field base. Get out of here. We gotta be getting close to the reserves being taken out on these guys. These guys, specifically. Who knows how close we are on them. Because I'm not sure even what structures they have. But
Turret
I'm
constructed.
gonna do that.
1, 2, 3.
Construction complete.
If we had like arcs even, that'd be really epic.
Construction complete.
Thank you, Otaku, for the 66 bits for the Republic.
That was something. Let's go. Honors don't survive long. Let's go.
We have no rockets because it's a support field base. Taking on anti-infantry turrets. Gotta love the unrandomized firing types. Just burst, 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 burst. I will remember some of you. You're all gonna die because of me. Don't let your clones shoot an AI turrets.
Calling a shining.
See, we don't need to add Pong Crowl because who's gonna get more clones killed than I am right now?
Stay in the battle zone. Great. Covering fire, go. How's the good part? That was something. Ready for backup. Stay with me, all right? I've got you. Let's go. Come on.
I refuse to retreat.
That was something. Stay mobile.
Here, kill this turret first. Kill the turret first. Kill the turret first.
Bombing run available.
There you go. And now we'll finally secure this area. Ish. There we go. All good. You can't land more forces when you're on defense, Bob. I really do want to get the animation in of like acclimators landing or something for the victory point, as was the intent, so people can understand better what's going on there. Did they build their own field base here?
Bombers reporting in. Gold Squadron commencing attack.
Alright, we might just survive this little battle. Maybe. Did we force him off? We did. It's all going smoothly. I just want them to kill this field base now.
Construction complete. Turret constructed. Bombardment available.
I'm not sure if the right choice was the military or the arcs, but I feel like having the rockets on the clone squads, like, we've been doing okay with clone squads, so now clone squads with rockets gotta be even better, right? It's too bad there's not another build pad here, or landing zone. Get in position. There we go. You guys kill the spider. Run on. Like a sentence. A poorly written sentence. There we go. Alright, you guys just chill here for a sec. Alright. We've established the beachhead. Get back there a little bit. Oh, Chandlord? Alright, we almost have a bombing run ready. Not quite an orbital bombardment.
Our base is under attack. Bombing run available.
Alright, you guys go in. Let's see if we can stop anything. Move back. You guys are actually getting a little bit messed up here.
Roger that. Computers locked on target.
Alright, run! Run away!
Base is under attack.
Got him. And now we can see their base.
We've secured a landing zone. Reinforcement point contested.
GC openings might come back, but like Empire at War is not great with those. Where they are like the sound, the volume is really weird, the scripting behind them, like having stuff going on behind them, it was hard to get the timing right on them without it being strange.
Turret constructing. Construction complete.
Alright, you guys need to die, and then if we have enough, we'll get respawns. But chances of us getting the second field base back,
Beginning
maybe. If they don't just destroy it. Yeah, they destroyed it.
construction complete.
Well, that wouldn't really change anything, Revenant. It's basically the same idea. Like, you're still coding it the same way. Again, it's possible we'll re-add them, but it's not, like... It had positives and negatives, and it just hasn't been a priority to reevaluate how we want to handle those.
Constructing.
Stick with the plan. Let's do this. Watch those wrist rockets.
Bombardment available.
Everyone's putting so much time and money into this battle.
I've got you. Honors don't survive long. Ooh, finally. Honors don't survive long. Feeling fine. Ready for backup.
Alright, this time let's go for the arcs.
We've secured a landing
It's
zone.
probably the wrong time to switch that, because
Turret constructing.
we've killed the B2s. For the most part. Obviously these guys are still alive, but we killed the barracks.
Construction complete. Beginning construction.
Don't destroy the shit I'm building. Will Hosnian Prime be added 3.0? No, the mod takes place in Legends. Hosnian's just canon.
Construction complete.
Ooh.
Coming in fast. Closing range. Move forward. Have the good time. For our brother.
Nope, I'm out of units.
Give me recon.
I think we're getting close to the end of the support field base.
Scout for snipers. Real good. Scout for separatists. Return at once. Let's go. Leader. Watch the recon.
Y-wing here.
Clear the area. Nothing useful out there. Coming in fast.
Alright.
Scout for snipers.
Arcs. Yikes. Can we still... I think, yeah, we can still do this. One made it through. Alright, you guys get forward. Barks.
Target sighted.
Got him.
Not all. Piece of cake. They're in my sights.
There. Got the turret. Eh. Alright. We just gotta stop them from building another AA turret here, I think. I'm not gonna try to run past that AI turret until we have the bombs back. Or until we have sprint back, then we'll use the bombs.
Turret constructing.
Alright. This solo guy. You know what? Here, just toss some bombs at it, see if you can live.
Enemy sighted. No problem.
Yeah, they didn't get it. Didn't get it off. Alright, I think I'm gonna get military if this one dies.
Yes, sir. Target sighted. Should be
They are not throwing their bombs. Good to know.
piece of cake. They're in my sights.
Well, that's almost dead. This path really needs different texturing because it's very difficult to follow. Alright, can it actually... You know, are they going to go for it? They might.
Bombing run available.
Alright, let's get vision. I don't think I can get to this. We're gonna see if we can.
Sensor node constructing.
Oh, you died in the middle of the dead zone. So he's gonna run over the unpassable area to spawn properly in an area that we can control.
Form up. Gold Squadron commencing attack.
Bombardment available.
Right, get over there faster. You guys deploy. Not deploy. Crouch. Same idea. I think this was almost like 45 minutes long.
Turret constructing.
Almost 6 grand in turrets and field bases. We got some droids approaching from the east. See if our bark speeders can go and kill that guy. Or not that guy. Kill those guys. Alright, it's already dead. Just let it go.
Base is under attack.
You gotta get back. The arcs are not trained to crouch. Consider Fondor liberated in half an hour. Alright, that's going to do it for the first episode there. So, hope you guys are enjoying the series so far, and hope you have enjoyed our actual inability to take Fondor, because no one had anything. So, we're going to keep going here on Twitch, on YouTube. That's going to do it. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you next time.